Hi there. Thanks for tuning in to Make This Happen, where we discuss an idea we've been dying to see come alive. Every week, my friend J.E. and myself, Alex Gonzalez, will bring you a product you never knew you needed. Now, before we get into all that, how are you doing today, Jay?
I'm doing all right, Alex. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I think I need a mental health day because I don't feel like doing shit lately, but the podcast always revitalizes me.
Yeah, right before this, I was taking like a 20-minute nap because I streamed for like 3 hours today. And then I was like, I'll just nap for 20 minutes before the thing happened. And I did not want to wake up. I was like, I just got to do it. And now I don't even feel nappy at all.
Really? Okay, because I've never understood the 20-minute nap because I think it's a good indicator that you fucked up if you wake up from the 20-minute nap and you're like, oh my God, that was so delicious. I need more.
Oh, no, like that's not how I felt. I felt waking up, I was like, I do not want to do this podcast right now. I'm so tired. I just want to go back to sleep. But something about talking and doing all this video game stuff has got me woken up. So I'm ready to go, man.
Good. And what we're going to go into is Dragon Ball Z. But more specifically is, at this point, everyone knows about Dragon Ball Z. It's become a cultural phenomenon that's lasted over time.
Yeah. Or at least
it
they'll
needs its own
recognize
theme
Goku.
Park. It needs its own theme park in Japan.
Oh, is that what we're going with?
That's what we're doing. We're going to do flying Nimbus rides.
Okay.
We're going to do... I want there to be something where there's going to be a photo op with Son Goku and you pose your Kamehameha and he's right behind you and you take a picture with mom and mom takes a picture of you with and I could even see it where it's dad and sons doing Kamehamehas together against the cell.
All right.
Shows.
Let's take this piece by piece because I like this idea already. Let's start with a flying Nimbus ride. We could do this two different ways. Flying Nimbus could either be an awesome roller coaster with corkscrews and all that, because Goku goes in circles while he's going, he does like flips and does all this crazy shit. Or it could be like the really lame elephant Dumbo ride in Disneyland.
So I think it should be I don't know, maybe it should be a little bit of both.
It could do both,
where it'll be Nimbus and then the flying Nimbus. Or maybe we'll just do two of the same rides where the little kids won't want to get on the roller coaster.
Maybe there could just be a kiddie part of this Z Land. That's a terrible name, but maybe there's a kid side, and then they'll have different names. But the real flying Nimbus ride is like this roller coaster where you go in like circles and do all these flips and stuff.
And now I'm thinking, I don't want this to be an extreme park. I want it to be a park that appeals to all. So I'm thinking maybe two other extreme rides will exist in the park. And one of them will be a VR roller coaster where it takes you where you go through and you're strapped in and you fly with the other members of the cast into battle and you're going to do the Saiyan saga where you show up and you're battling Vegeta and he transforms into the monkey and starts wrecking shit and you have to go around with Goku and fight him and then eventually come back.
How about we actually just take a page out of Star Tours book where it's not just one sequence. It's whenever you go on, it's going to be a different sequence. And it's like biggest battles from throughout the entire series,
I really like that. That's way better. Yeah, that way you can get one of a couple different ones and all of them are going to feel different. And since it's going to have VR, I also want to take from Soarin' in the sense that there will be scents and smells and wind. So another one will be you face Boo and you get swallowed up inside of Boo and it feels like you're in a stomach.
Yeah.
And then you're fighting Boo there and then you come out.
Another extreme ride that I want to do is like kind of have like in Six Flags, the Superman ride. And it's literally just it's like representative of you like flying into the sky like as like a Super Saiyan or whatever, and then you could have like how like roller coasters now have like sound coming out of the seats. It could just be that noise, you know what I mean? When they go Super Saiyan, it's like I don't know, that weird noise.
And I also want there to be a stage where kids can go on, and it'll be a reflective. So you'll be on a stage and they'll go into like a room where it'll reflect and show them, almost like the Haunted Mansion and other things that have screens, and it'll show them going Super Saiyan. And the Super Saiyan they go will be random, but they'll always go Super Saiyan. So maybe some friends will go Super Saiyan 1, some people will go Super Saiyan 2, some will be Super Saiyan 4. And it'll be cool, and you can even get your picture taken.
Yeah. I kind of imagine. So I'm gonna reference Disneyland a lot, I feel like, during this episode. But in Disneyland,
They're the gold
have
standard.
The storybook. No, what's it called? There's this thing where you go in.
Oh,
and
Choose Your Hero in Storybook Land. No, not Storybook Land. Is it California Adventure?
It's in California Adventure. It's in like this
The
weird
mermaid
area,
right? The grotto and around there. Where the Little
No,
Mermaid is at?
it's over in Hollywood in California Adventures, where you go in and there's multiple things. There's Crush Talks, there's like drawing, and then there's this other one where you go in, and then at the end of it, you take a quiz, like a personality quiz, and then they'll give you a Disney character that represents you.
What do you always? I always get Buzz Lightyear.
I always get someone different. I don't know. I always assume the personality test has nothing to do with the character that you get.
Yeah.
But
I got Gaston once, and then I just discarded that. I was like, that's not me.
yeah, I think I got Gaston once too. I think I got Aladdin once too. But anyway,
I like that. We'll do a choose your own character, and then in that little experience, we're also gonna have a store full of cosplay. You're gonna be able to put on Popo's turban. You'll be able to have the turbans of Piccolo, Mr. Popo, Kami.
yeah, of course,
you'll be
we
able to
have
have
to
the
have
capes.
giant yellow hair, and also
And then-
Goku's hair.
And then
spiky
we're
hair.
gonna do it better than anybody else, because there's gonna be a button, and it's gonna make the sounds. It's gonna turn on and flash.
Oh, like how in the Mickey ears for the what's it called? World of Color one has like the
Yep.
ears that flash with the music.
Yeah. And then on top of that, think about this. Think about a stage performance where Goku is asking every member of the audience to put their hands up to donate to a spirit bomb that you see materializing in front of you.
Oh, that's cool. That is really cool. That's like one of the plays that they have.
Yeah.
I like it. Like it's the Frieza battle, and that's how it ends.
Yeah.
With the whole crowd creating a spirit bomb together.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea. Another thing that we could have is you mentioned like people to take pictures with. We just hire the buffest, the most strongest looking motherfuckers around, and then they'll just walk around cosplaying as like Goku.
Just
all
like
these
these huge Saiyans. Like Nappa just scares the shit out of kids as he's walking around the park.
Yeah, and like the
with
cartoonier
Raditz.
characters, they could have like the stupid suits that they wear in like Disneyland. You know what I mean?
And on top of that, you're gonna have Bulma.
Yeah.
Bulma's gonna be walking around.
Just this cute Japanese chick that has like blue hair, and it's like, oh yeah, I could see how that's Bulma.
No, she'll probably look a little steampunkish. She always had very trendy clothes on.
Yeah,
in every single one.
right.
You'll also have Trunks walking around. You'll have Gohan. So you'll have cast members walking around as well,
Yeah.
playing the characters.
Majin
and saying
Buu's
what's up to
super
everybody.
easy. It's just a big pink suit that they have to wear.
Yeah.
Frieza, I don't know
Beerus
how
would be
we were gonna do
funny.
that. Huh?
Beerus would be funny too, because he's very cat-like. I think it would be cool if Piccolo like went and tried to give lessons to kids and stuff.
Maybe that could be kind of like the Jedi Academy at Disneyland, where it's like for kids, where there's like someone teaching you how to like, maybe it could be teaching you martial arts or something like basic martial arts.
Or it could be a bunch of different ones, just like Star Tours, where it's like Piccolo trains you, or Goten and Trunks come out and teach you how to do fusion.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like dancing and
teach
stuff
you the
like that.
fusion dance. Yeah. So then you could do the fusion dance with your friend.
Another thing we could kind of steal from Disneyland and just like have it as a merchandise product is, you know how Goku has his staff that extends? That could be like our lightsaber. It's like an extending staff that just goes out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then we're gonna have to have orange tracksuits of every single size, as well as the boots,
and also
I
the
think
different
boots,
logos, like because Gohan's logo is different than Goku's logo.
Yeah. And then I was thinking for boots and footwear, it would be something that they could put on their already shoes, like clasp it on around their shoe so it looks like Goku's boot, which is a very simple design.
There can be, I don't know how we could get like a trained monkey, obviously, because we need to get what's his name, Jojo or whatever,
Oh
Freaking
So, yeah, you could have the whole King Kai setup.
yeah.
Where I think
Heaven,
that would
Hell,
be fun
Snake
if it was.
Road.
Yeah, I think all of that could be fun as in a little jungle gym for kids to play on. So like the King Kai, the monkey, the cricket.
How
Now,
deep into the lore are we going? Are we also going into Dragon Ball with Red Ribbon Army and all that stuff, and then GT with all the crazy stuff in GT, and then
no GT, just
what about like
it'll be Dragon
Super and all
Ball.
that stuff?
Some Super, like you'll have Beerus in there and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but it won't go too far. There'll be like, for instance, you'll find Brawly, but he's not going to be at the forefront. But if you're looking for him, you'll see him. You know, you'll see some Brawly stuff, and other people who aren't that into the series are gonna be like, why is there green hair? That doesn't make sense.
What if Brawly is like our hidden Mickeys? We'll just have like little hidden Brawlies everywhere.
I was thinking that would be what would be the callbacks to the other original stuff would be like, oh, that's Brawly, I think. Oh, is that Pan? You know, like they'll see different things that are nods to the original series. And
what are we doing with sensu beans? Is there a restaurant that just sells you beans?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be appetizers. That's gonna be like a street cart. Will be like, you know how
that's smart.
They do like toasted almonds and stuff. We'll do toasted sensu beans.
That's really smart. So maybe it could be like edamame that can be like fried or something.
Yeah, or toasted almonds or whatever, edamame, anything that like that would be seasoned. Then there could be different flavors.
Right.
With food also, meat's a really big deal. There'll be like barbecue there as well as rice bowls. He eats a lot of rice in the series.
A lot of meat too.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs. We have to have some kind of dinosaur thing.
I think we're going to have a land where it's going to be a recreation of Goku's house as well, where there's going to be dinosaurs roaming around.
Yeah,
and maybe it'll be something like help Gohan train or whatever. What's that?
There has to be. I don't know how we would have it. It would have to be like every day they're in random areas, like maybe a digital LED, and every day they change spots. So like people who visit a lot, they'll know where all the locations are, but they're not going to be in the same spots every time. But maybe you could get like maybe you could rent for like. We could make it super cheap, like $10. You could get a Dragon Ball radar, and every day there's like digital LEDs all around the park, and 7 Dragon Balls will be like scattered around, and then you could go find them with this tracker.
You don't even need a radar. We'll do that as a phone app.
Yeah,
and then you can take pictures of it, and then when you get all 7, you can redeem that in any store for a prize, and it'll be like a little plushie.
Well, I don't think we.
Or do you want to do a wish?
Maybe it could be like if you get all 7, you get like I don't know. I don't know what you would get, like a sticker, maybe, or like because it can't be too expensive, because then people would just be.
I was thinking like a seasonal plush, like just 1 per app, and then like you can't redeem it more than a certain, like 1 per season. Just like how the Dragon Balls deactivate.
Maybe it could be like a pin. You know what I mean?
Or how about this? Or yeah, what if this is what it is? There's a Shenron summoning 3 times in the park a day, and if you complete the game before one of those times, the Shenron summoning will happen, and then it'll. How do we make it where it talks directly, like where Shenron would appear, and it would almost look like it appears in front of everybody and is talking to them?
AR. It's a phone app. So you would need a smartphone with AR capabilities. And if you find all 7, when that time comes, your phone will vibrate with a notification. You open it up and there'll be a camera, and then you point it up to the sky, and the sky gets all dark, and this giant dragon just comes up.
There we go.
You know
what
I mean? And so you would need an iPhone 8 and above, I think.
Okay.
Anything that could run Pokemon Go could run this secondary app, right? And so you'd have like this giant AR dragon that comes up if you collect, and then you could, through the app, it'd be like a QR scan code where each Dragon Ball will have like some kind of code that we can't see, but if you put up your phone to it, it could read it. And
Okay.
if you gather enough, Shenron will just appear in front of you. And then maybe like halfway through, or let's say like once, so maybe it'll be 3 times a day, like you said, but one of those times it's a special one, and that's like super hard to find all 7, and that's the Namekian Shenron that comes up. It's not, his name's not Shenron, but and then that's like the special one, and then you could get something from that. Maybe instead of all like a physical item that you could redeem, maybe you get like stickers on the app or something, and maybe like a pin if you collect like all the stickers or something.
Okay, we'll do that. And then on top of that, for the finishing touches, the trams from the parking lots to the park are all Capsule Corp. Any of the technology where it's just normal servicing of people is going to be Capsule Corp technology that they'll see around there. So there'll be one land where it's going to be the city, one land where it's going to be the outskirts where Goku's house is, and then we'll do another land which is King Kai and Heaven and Hell.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we'll do one more where it's Namek, and then that'll be it.
And then the Frieza one's a great idea.
Yeah, we're going to do the Frieza play. We're going to do another play where it's the Saiyan Saga, but it's Raditz coming down and then and then Goku dying. I think that would be a great little or that one would be something that would just happen in the streets. Or maybe Raditz versus Piccolo,
like a parade
Goku
style thing.
Yeah.
Another play that we could do is it could be a rotating play, and it changes. Like theoretically, if you come one week and then the next week, you could see a different one. But you know how there's a giant stone tournament thing? It could be from anywhere between Dragon Ball up until the Cell Saga, because Cell does that too, where he creates a tournament floor, right?
Yeah, and then we would be able to do parades and a lot of brilliant fight choreography between different people and different employees.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, I think the ideas are limitless. This is an IP that would have a really fun park that I think would still kind of advocate somehow without really hitting you over the head. Because like when I think of Dragon Ball, I think of a bunch of fit people who eat healthy and want to protect their planet.
Yeah.
They literally have no technology. They have no carbon footprint, and they're all really good guys. And it's still with Vegeta, there's some people that make mistakes, but hey, at the end of the day, they're all trying to fight for the survival of Earth.
Right.
And because of that, Akira Toriyama, make this happen. Thanks for listening. If you have any suggestions or products you'd like to see talked about, feel free to write in at @poundgames@gmail.com. We have a Patreon. If you'd like to join the @pound family, come find us at patreon.com/wearenotgamedevs. Patrons receive episodes 2 days early, meaning Make This Happen gets to your ears that much sooner. If you enjoyed our show, take a second to give us a review. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Store, and more. Catch you guys next Sunday with Jay's next idea, which is
Final Fantasy X. Have you played that game?
I played a bit of it.
Well,
your dad's a blue Bob.
Yeah, sure.
Bob.
But that is what I have for next week.
All right.